everyone, this is Rowdy's Blog, and welcome to another general discussion series. Today's general discussion is going to be on why is retro gaming still popular to this very day. So here are my thoughts about why I think that retro gaming is still popular to this very day. I think it offers another alternative for game playing for a lot of people. So for those of you who don't like 3D platforming, you always have the 2D platforming to play with, and it offers a little more variety to the video game universe. In terms of you have a 2D platforming station, a 2D platforming instead of the 3D platforming with most games nowadays. It offers you something different to play with, and I think that's like why retro gaming is still popular. And I think it also has to do with nostalgia. A lot of people did grow up with a lot of the video games of the 80s and the 90s, especially older games like Sonic the Hedgehog of the 90s, or Kirby of the 90s, or Mario of the 80s and 90s. So many games that came out in the 80s and 90s, and probably before the 80s and 90s, that a lot of people enjoy playing those type of games. And even on YouTube, I still see a lot of people play a lot of the classic video games like Kirby and Sonic the Hedgehog and Street Fighter. All those classic games on YouTube. And I have to admit, I also play a lot of classic video games too, because I always enjoyed playing them when I was little, and I can never grow out of it, even though it's like an older system or old school type of gaming. I can never get enough of them because it's another way to play video games. Like it doesn't always have to be like the 3D platforming thing that we get nowadays. It could be a 2D platforming thing, and you could just always go back to it whenever you can. So that's what I like about retro gaming, is that something you could just go back to, and it can be a part of nostalgia for those of us who grew up with the classic video game systems of the 80s and 90s. So it's just something to play around with, just like you do with the 3D platforming video games of today. So what are your thoughts about this video? Do you think that retro video gaming is still popular to this very day, or you don't think that's as popular as it was when they first came out? Please feel free to comment below, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter so I can keep you updated any new video I post up. And also, like my Facebook page, Rowdy's Blog's Best Comments. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Rowdy's Blog, and I'll see you later.